Hello there, it's Fergus the minister from Blackhall St Columba's Church again. I hope you've had a really good week and that we're looking forward to hearing a little bit more about Jesus today. What I want to do first of all is read you a wee bit of a story about what the grown-ups are going to be thinking about later. It comes from the Bible and it comes from a book called The Gospel According to Matthew. And that's a story all about Jesus' life, the Gospel according to Matthew. And I'm going to read to you a wee bit about it from chapter 9. It says, Jesus travelled through all the towns and villages. He taught in their synagogues and he told people the good news about the kingdom. That's God's kingdom. And he healed all kinds of diseases and sicknesses. He saw the crowds of people and he felt sorry for them because they were worried and helpless. They were like sheep without a shepherd. Jesus said to his followers, "There are many people to harvest, but there are only a few workers to help harvest. God owns the harvest. Pray to him that he will send more workers to help gather his harvest." And I want to think about that today. I want to think about harvesting. Harvesting is a funny word. It's a name for gathering in food or gathering in things that we have made and created. People talk about harvesting all sorts of things. Mostly we think about it when we're thinking about a farmer and his food. And I remember a story about a farmer. And there was a man walking along the road one day, a country lane, and he saw the farmer leaning in his fence with a bit of grass coming out of his mouth. And he said to the farmer, he said, "Oh, how are things doing? How's your crop of peppers doing? How are they getting on?" And the farmer said to him, "Oh, I didn't plant any peppers this year. I didn't think there'd be enough sun. I didn't plant peppers." And the man said, oh right. He says, how are your crop of mushrooms coming along?" "Oh," said the farmer, "I didn't plant any mushrooms. I didn't think it would be dark enough for the mushrooms. I thought it would be too bright. I didn't plant any." And he said, oh right. "Well, how's your crop of courgettes coming along?" And the farmer said, "Oh, I didn't plant any courgettes. I thought it would be too rainy for courgettes. Thought there would be too much rain." "Oh right," said the man. "Well, what about your carrots? How's your crop of carrots coming along?" And the farmer said, "Oh, but there's a lot of rabbits this year, you see. I thought the rabbits would eat all the carrots, so I didn't plant any carrots." "Oh," said the man, "that's going to make harvest very easy." And that's right, because you can only harvest what you have planted. You can only collect up what you have sown. And so with the farmer not planting any of the peppers or mushrooms or carrots or courgettes, he's got nothing to harvest later on. And that's one of the things we need to remember, that when Jesus wants us in his church to harvest people, as farmers, we not only need to gather people to him, we need to sow the seeds and tell people about how Jesus has come to change our lives. And we can do that by inviting friends to watch this video, and later on when we get back to the church, invite friends to come along to the church and to find out about Jesus. But we also sow the seeds about Jesus' teaching by living the way he taught us, by being kind to people, by being loving to people, and by showing all the values that Jesus taught us about. And in that way, everybody in the world can come to live in a fair and just world where there is something for everybody. Everybody gets an equal share. And we need to then bring people to that. We need to harvest people to that idea so that they too will sow the seeds of God's kingdom, and we can bring people to learn about Jesus. Thank you very much for listening to me. I hope that you have a really, really good week, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week. You have a great week. Be well, stay safe, and God bless.